They say nothing good ever happens after midnight. But what if it did? What if you got a text from your crush, or ran into an ex you still had feelings for? Would you be open to giving love a second chance? Sometimes fate works in mysterious ways. At No. 1, some people make you feel like you're always wrong, even when you're not. That's not emotional intelligence. That's emotional manipulation. Psychologist Dr. Ramani Durvasula points out that emotional manipulation is more damaging than physical abuse, because it destroys your sense of self. It's when someone uses tactics like shaming, guilt, or fear to control your emotions. When this person is your partner, it's even worse. You may start questioning yourself and second-guess every decision. According to Dr. Christine Adams, a clinical psychologist, being in a relationship with a manipulator can make you lose your sense of identity. This is what happened to a TikTok user who shared her story under the name @IsabellaSwer_LDD. She was in a relationship with a guy who would always tell her she was exhausting. He would say this during and after fights, but never when things were okay. So she started staying silent. She stopped speaking up and even stopped making plans with her friends. She also started apologizing for everything, even though she knew she wasn't doing anything wrong. And then something terrible happened. She started losing her voice, literally. Her vocal cords began shutting down due to all the stress and anxiety caused by her boyfriend's manipulative behavior. She felt like she was going crazy. But thankfully, she finally realized that she didn't have to put up with his toxic behavior anymore. With the help of her family, she broke free from his manipulative grasp and has since found peace and happiness elsewhere. This story serves as a reminder that emotional manipulation is not okay. If someone is constantly making you feel bad about yourself or second-guessing your thoughts and actions, it's not healthy for you. No. 2. My boyfriend would say you're overreacting, but only after I calm down. Being manipulated isn't always obvious. Sometimes it's hidden in plain sight. It can wear many faces, from a joke to a casual comment. But when it's done right, it makes you question your own judgment. Then you start doubting your reactions and feelings. As the saying goes, a lie has got itself a life of its own. One lie leads to another, and soon they become the truth. This was the case for a Reddit user who shared their story on the @JustNoMale subreddit. They were in a relationship with a man who was a master manipulator. For 3 whole years, he gaslit them into believing they were always overreacting. But it wasn't until he crossed a line that they finally woke up. One day, he made a hurtful remark, but when they confronted him, he played the innocent card. He acted surprised and asked, "What did I say?" Then he added, "You're overreacting again." At that moment, the Reddit user had enough. They ended the relationship with him and moved on with their life. No. 3. You should be grateful that I'm even talking to you. You know how sometimes you meet someone and hit it off right away? The conversation flows effortlessly, making you feel connected and intrigued. But what if behind that charming facade lies a manipulative and toxic individual? That's exactly what happened to a user who posted their story on the JustNoMale subreddit. They met someone who initially seemed perfect for them, but it soon became clear that they were dealing with a narcissist. This person was condescending and arrogant and always looked down on others. They used any chance they could get to put others down, whether it was through subtle jabs or backhanded compliments. When the user expressed their discomfort with their friend's behavior, their friend responded by saying, "You should be grateful that I'm even talking to you." They continued to manipulate the user by playing the victim card. Whenever they were confronted about their behavior, despite all this, the user foolishly gave this person multiple chances, hoping that things would change. However, after enduring months of toxicity, the user finally reached a breaking point. Their friend went too far by using the user's mental health issues against them. That was the final straw, and the user cut them off for good. No. 4. It's so simple. All you have to do is stop breathing. Sometimes manipulators can take things too far. They might try to scare you or make you feel like you have no options left. They push you to the edge, hoping you'll break and do whatever they want. They make it seem like it's you or nothing, like you have no other choice but to do what they say. This is what happened to a user who posted their story on the @JustNoMale subreddit. They were in a terrifying relationship with a controlling and jealous partner. Their partner was abusive and possessive, always wanting to know where they were and who they were with. But that wasn't enough. They wanted total control. One night, their partner went too far by threatening to end their life. if they didn't stay in the relationship. In a moment of desperation, the user agreed to stay. Thankfully, they woke up the next morning and left their partner. They realized that no one has the right to control or manipulate them. When you love someone, you want the best for them, want them to be happy and fulfilled. But what if you're in love with someone who doesn't reciprocate those feelings? What if they only see you as a means to satisfy their own needs and desires? It can be tough to recognize the signs of an unhealthy or manipulative relationship, especially when you're blinded by love. But it's important to pay attention to the red flags. Don't ignore the warning signs. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Don't settle for someone who belittles or manipulates you. Break the cycle now. If you see these signs in your relationship, take action. Talk to your partner. Seek professional help, or reach out to trusted friends and family members. It may not be easy, but it will be worth it. Your well-being and happiness are too important to ignore. Before you go, we want to hear from you. Share your experiences and thoughts below. We appreciate your support and hope you continue to tune in for more insightful mental health videos. Thank you for watching.